what advice would you give your younger self starting out? So what advice would you give that younger entrepreneur starting out?
Keep doing what you love. Do not focus on the dollar sign. That'll follow. Yeah, just make sure you're waking up every day and doing what you love to do. And if your love for something shifts, that's cool. Shift into that next thing that you love to do. And at some point, it will manifest itself into a business and a career. It's also like the real, rose-colored glasses kind of approach. And it doesn't always work out for everybody, but
Right.
I think that if you're doing something that you love and you're able to find little ways of monetizing it and finding your value in doing that thing that you love, then it will eventually work out.
It's great advice. Great advice. So obviously my company, Witz, the work, the podcast we do is all about being a better human. What is the word, or what is the definition of being a better human mean to you?
Approach every situation with love first. Man, the world is crazy. There's so much hate and confusion amongst religions and races and gender and sexual orientation and preference on a vaccination now.
Yeah,
and
choice.
And all these things. And I think that if you're approaching every situation with love first, then that's the right way. Everyone's going to make their own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going to feel the way they want to feel about this and about that. And if you just, again, focus on what you love to do with people you love to do it with, and don't show hate towards other people who aren't necessarily doing it like you, then I think that's how we can all be a better human. And look, they're extremists in every way, shape, and form. And it doesn't matter if it's about, like I said, color, gender, sexual orientation, whatever we want to talk about. There are people who feel this kind of way on one side and that kind of way on another side. And if you're able to meet in the middle, and it goes back to the conversation about partners and family and dreams versus reality. And if you're somewhat able to meet in the middle, and again, approach it with love first, then we'll all be better humans and we'll all have a lot less hate to deal with in the world. And I can continue to raise my family the way I want to raise them. And you can continue to raise your family the way you want to raise them. And when we meet at a park or we meet at a restaurant or we whatever, you're all good and I'm all good. And let's just be brothers and sisters in love, you know? It sounds like the real, like, you know, I've got the sash on my chest and I'm Miss Universe, but like, man, it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard to approach every situation with love. So that's how we become better humans.
You know, you said it earlier with the family business and with the friendships, like, you know, there's still a healthy debate. And I think that's a very important aspect in life right now, which is to be willing to approach things with debate. But I got to tell you, that is probably the best answer I've had. And not that we're looking for great answers, but you know, it's the last question we ask of every show. And I got to tell you, you know, without sounding cheesy, and I know you were very real and authentic what you were saying, is we have to work on that. You have to approach people, relationships, situations with love, dialogue, debates, understanding, and support. And without that, I think we're gonna have a very difficult time.